This live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Shannon Briggs. Here comes the juggernaut, Joe Joyce, fights out of London. This bout, you can tell both of Joe Joyce, an Olympic medalist. That hook was off target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? But just when you think Joe Joyce is out of it, he comes firing right back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go. Punch, counter punch. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Through the hook, didn't land. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. offense all the time. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the play.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. No rest for the weary. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab slightly off target. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice exchange here from both men. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? A perfect counter shot. Perfect counter lands. A swing and a miss with that jab. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Block the uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Catch and shoot. They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter shot. plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, Briggs. I need you to go back out there. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Jab back. Just box him. Just be smooth.
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. And he scores with the counter. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter. Nice counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That counter punch caught him clean. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great work. I love that. That jab slick.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Can't land that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That right uppercut misses. That counter shot lands. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. Solid punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Throws the jab but does not score. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter lands. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Fantastic punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. Down goes Briggs. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Good. Back together. Listen, please.
And there's the bell for round 7. They really got banged up. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punch. Good one. Good counter punching. A straight right just misses. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've got to, you just...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Shannon Briggs just got rocked. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues? Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Blocks the jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to think.
You to switch back up. Get focused.
Round 8, and we're off again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter shot. That punch landed. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They exchange punches. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Back Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.